Is this nice? Is this the Merrimack?
Mm-hmm. Yep, Merrimack.
Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the channel today. My name is Matt, this is Firewood in the Field. Today I just got a quick little video for you for delivery. I'm actually taking some bonfire wood to a friend of mine's river lot. They've got a place they rent where they put their camper and they go there on the weekends. They've got a nice view of the Merrimack River. They can camp and have bonfires, campfires. So I've got about a tote and a half of what I call leftovers. It's, like when you're cutting a log, you're bucking a log up and you get to the end and maybe there's a short piece left you can't make good firewood out of. And then in a recent video, I was splitting some cherry. I called it dirty cherry. So I had to pressure wash it first. Some of it's super twisted, and then there was a little bit of knots and crotches and a little bit of stuff that was too punky to keep for good firewood. So a lot of that cherry is in there. I got a bunch of ash cut off, so I got some maple. So it's not seasoned and it's ugly, but it's great campfire bonfire wood. So I'm going to put it in the dump truck, drive it out to their place, and drop it off for them. So come along with me. All right, you may have seen a mistake I made there. I put the second tote too far in, and I got it to where I couldn't reach it anymore. I flipped it up on top of the pile, and I got it just out of reach of my fork, so I had to come around from the side. But all's well that ends well. And you see, it's not a very full load. I am going to take a minute to put my tailgates on because I am going to go. It is a few miles to my friend's property. I got to go on a state highway, and I don't think anything would fly out of here, but why risk it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put the tailgates on, drive out to my friend's place, and dump. So here we go. All right, here is my buddy's river spot.
Yeah.
Is this nice? This is the Merrimack?
Mm-hmm. Yep, Merrimack.
The mighty Merrimack. They got a nice part of it. Now that little point over there is not really theirs. But yeah. And further just up the hill, won't show you because everyone's got campers and stuff. They got electric and water. They got their pull behind camper set up. They got a nice place to sit here, relax with their toes in the water, have a cold beverage. All right, we're all back after the deliveries. Something I didn't mention earlier was here in Missouri, we are in second summer. So, as I film this in early to mid September, it's not officially the end of summer yet, but we often have like a false fall where the first week of September is nice and cool, and we got that this year, and then boom, the heat comes back. So it was 95 or 97 degrees today, Fahrenheit, hot, and the truck showed it. So I've had an intermittent issue with it overheating. Well, I don't let it get to the point where it overheats, but that gauge gets up there all the way into the red, and I just find a place to pull over and I pop the hood. It's been intermittent. I drove it all the way to work, and I had to drive home in bumper to bumper rush hour traffic where I was just going stop and go. No issues. Then the next time I drove it down some country roads, she almost boiled over. Oh, not a professional mechanic, but to me that feels like the thermostat might not be opening like it should, and it's probably the original one from 1967. So I can't blame it for wanting to have a break. But all's well that ends well. Letting it cool down a little before I close the hood. Appreciate you being along for the ride. From Matt at Firewood in the Field. See you next time.